Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of ShapezIO. As always, if you'd like to know more about the game, then make sure you check out the link in the description below. But again, thank you to the developers for giving me a chance to play this. Where we left off last time, we are exactly where we were. Things are backing up crazily, we've got loads of stuff pumping in. I'm not too worried about the backups at the moment because we're obviously getting plenty of stuff in where we want to expand at a later stage anyway. Right now we're nice and comfortable where we are. What we do want to do obviously is now bring in some of this red here to paint our circle, because our next objective for level 7 is to have red circles, full red circles, and the only red that we have is here. Now we've got the painter and we just basically want to bring over. Now I am going to more than likely break off one of these here because we can move this over. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So first of all, let's just take that off. Let's close this down. Then all I'm going to do is basically repeat what I did on the other side. There, and we'll there. And then a break off here. I'm going to feed this into a tunnel. Oh, don't drag. Click once. Go, let's reconnect you. Oh. Okay, so that's going to give us our feed into here. Now, obviously, what I want to do is basically connect that there, like so. That's slowly going to feed the red into there. Now there's going to be 800 of these that are going to go through, so it's going to take a little bit. So the first thing I want to do obviously is I want to paint. So we're going to have to bring the paint in from one side, and then we're going to have to bring materials in on the other. So I think the best bet for me to do that, I bring paint in. So we'll bring the paint in from here, so it's got a little bit more room. Bring you into here, like so. Build a tunnel, like so. And then we can bring the paint in here. That's going to go ahead and paint our circles. Now that's a pretty slow process as it is anyway. So we may want to consider setting up a couple of these. What we can go ahead and do actually, if I bring this off to here, then another one off to here, then bring, now if I bring, yeah, like so, not going to work, is it? Can do, I can rotate you here. So that into there. So we've now got our input where we're going to effectively place our circles, our painted circles. We're going to want 2 more lines of paint. But what I want to do is I want to basically have it where these lines of paint are going to be facing the right way already. Now the problem with that being is it's going to take up a bit of room to do this. So we're gonna do a bit of backwards here. So that's where our 2 lines of red paint are going to go into. So basically we're going to do it like that. That gives us our 2 lines of paint. That's still not going to give us much room because we're basically going to have to bring a line of paint actually into this here. Now we can bring that in via a tube, but we don't know exactly where we want that tube. I'm going to bring this one in like so. And what that's going to do is it's going to give us that gap. Because obviously I want to bring the red paint in there as well. Show you what I mean. So we only need 1 line of red paint. Bring it down like so. I'm going to use a tunnel. That's the maximum the tunnel's going to go here. So there's our 2 lines in. And I'm going to bring this paint. Now bear in mind we're still only 1 paint line here. Now Give ourselves plenty of room. Clear this off here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split off here and bring it into here like so. Then that. Now got 2 lines of paint. Both sides of the machines. We then need to bring our thing into here. Now this is all messy because I'm going to redesign it once we actually unlock some more stuff. Because right now we're just basically completing our tasks. So, and like so. Now all that's left to do is put the red paint in, like so. And then hopefully this is going to keep up with it. Now we've got 2 lots here, so hopefully we should see a little bit more of a system going through here. Okay, the paint's now made it through, so let's see how we go. Oh, okay, what we haven't done, we haven't connected our second line up here. Bring it in here, like so. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Fine. And we put do that. But we can do that. There we go. Now we're feeding. So that's a lot more red circle shapes, and we're not getting too much of a backlog over at the end as well. But it's managing to feed the red circles in quite nicely. We're actually not getting. I think we may run out of circles on this end here actually, so we could do with pumping some more circles in. Do that effectively. Don't think we actually can. That's the most we're gonna get. Well, what actually? Flying. Rotate this here into here. Got more red lines. More circles. We can go ahead and, I mean, as I say, I want to completely renovate all of this design because it's all still backlogging here and all sorts. And we haven't worked out how we're going to get these star shapes. Can't see anything. Oh, there we go. The star shapes are there. Right, so we've got some star shapes closer by. Star shapes there. Bring them in. Just bring these in. Lines there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Together. Together. Go, and then we will. Where we going? A ways to run up here. Let's just. Nearly there, we're nearly there. Bring that into here, like so. Right now, how do I get it in? As a matter of fact, if we take it up to the top would be better. Dwindle some up. Top, we're at the top enough there. Bring this into here. Place you both that. Go. It's gonna feed enough. That line is pretty full, and that's 3 lines. But I reckon we could get away with bringing 2 lines in. Could be wrong. I just think you could get 4 lines onto one belt. Don't want to risk it. Bring it up to here because then I can alter something here at a later stage if it's like getting too full. Okay, so we're getting the stars in. Oh, so we get an upgrade on our cutting, rotating, and stacking. That speed increase will help us massively. Now it's not going to help the painting. Mixed and painting, we're going to need these eye-shaped blocks, blue ones as well. As I say, that's why I want to completely renovate everything. Because at the moment we're just mixing shapes and all sorts. I want to move it all the way from the hub, so that the hub basically takes in a line that has multiple things on one line. But obviously, to be able to do that properly, we're going to probably have to upgrade our lines. At the moment, we're only managing to get possibly 4 lines into one, maybe. We'll see how this goes here. This will give us a good indication as to how much we can fit on one belt. Well, we've now got our star shapes. And we'll... Oh yeah, look at that. We're pumping up the tier there. I think that's all we've got. The mixed and painting is the last tier problem. Now we're looking on stats. We're going up on everything. We've not dropped down. Up and down on all these shapes. That's understandable because we've got them all mixed up at the moment. Red shapes we're kind of leveling out there. 60 a minute. What it classes it, yeah. Almost about halfway on the level 7 there. We're not getting any backlog on any of the outputs, just the inputs now that are backlogged, which is fine. Paint's backlogged. Looking good. I think everything's set right. Getting the backlog on this one. Yeah, don't. See, look, all these can be, but they're all empty. Whereas that line there is just constant pumping. See, it's actually quite a big gap there, so we may work through this actually. So that's a good indicator. Stars are pumping in now. Look at that. We're almost halfway on the upgrade already. We're over halfway on our roll selector. Oh, okay. It counts. That's fine. We're going to have to think about blue paint. Shape line is. Oh, does that upgrade the? It upgrades cutting, rotating, and stacking. That's just to do with getting this one. Well. We're almost there for that one. Not the stacker at all. Balancer, tunneler, tractor, cutter, rotator, obviously conveyor belt. All of these must be the stackers. Not sure about this. I think 5 into 1 might be just a little too much possibly, but let's see how it's backlogged. It's break. Yeah. Should work its way out, I think, hopefully. See how that goes. We're almost upgraded now. And this is already absolutely crazy. And there's so much more on here as well. There's loads of stuff that we... Oh, there's weird shapes here. Strange shapes going on, so that's going to be interesting. I'm hoping we can upgrade our hub. Can we upgrade our hub? Nice to upgrade the hub. Or is that going to be the challenge to fit everything into this one little teeny square? Okay, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do so we don't keep looking at this number just going up and down. We will pop back once we are at the next level and see what we can... Oh, CCW rotating, that's going to be interesting. I want to know what that is. Oh, it's that counterclockwise rotating. Oh, a new upgrade. Upgrade, so now we've got the cutting, rotating and stacking a little faster. Let's see how that makes things go. And there we have it. We have our level 7. We have unlocked a variant of the rotator. It allows us to rotate counterclockwise. Build it, select the rotator and press T to tackle it. Very fantastic. That'll be useful to us. Let's see what we can now do Now, what do we need? Ah, so we actually need to deliver. The upgrade is available. If we've upgraded, we've unlocked the belt upgrade. Oh, we need purple for tier 3. But our tier 1 mixing and painting also correlates with our level 8 as well. So kind of a good thing we probably didn't do it just yet. And what? Look at the speed of that now. These belts are flying through now. And the only thing really holding us back is these balancers now. That's going to stop that backlog there. How are we looking? What do we need? Still need 2.5k of these here. We've already cleared them nicely. We still need plenty of these here. But we can start actually organising things a little better. So I'm going to start organising things. So we're going to need blue paint, and we've got some circles here as well. Now we don't need all of this blue paint as we've seen. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extract all of these circles like so. Now the only problem is, can I get them off here? To paint. It's going to take a lot of paint off. Actually only going to give us hopefully a couple of paints. What we can do, that. Okay. Oh, there's some more there anyway. Excellent. So if we take these 3 here for the paint, got our blue paint there. Right, so just let's create a factory dedicated. That's our circles. We've got the blue paint, but we're going to need some squares. Now where's the nearest square? So if we bring the blue paint up to here, we can then create our blue paint factory. Do I think? Get these here. Then do our little thing again. Do up here. Again, I may need to change this at a later stage, but at least we'll get something out. Right, so what am I going to need? 4. Nope, 4 into 2. Okay, and now we're going to need paint. Now obviously, cycle variant. Oh, okay, so it actually has it on both sides. Well, if I'd have known that, it would have been a bit easier. I should have probably looked at that. What we can do now is we can do that, and then cycle it and do that. And then what I can do, bring you to here. Let's keep it nice and neat and tidy. Bring one lot of paint into there, and one lot of paint into there. So that's going to create our blue squares. Blue squares. But then I'm going to have to cut. So can we? Can't rotate that one. One is going to have to be. Nope. What's that going to give us? Which one do we need? So we need rotate this. We'll rotate it 90 degrees. Rotate it twice. That should give us 4 of the same. Boy. There. Let's move that there because that's not needed anymore. There we go. And there we go. We can now bring that. A new upgrade is available. Cutting, rotating, and stacking is now tier 2, the one for tier 3. Right. What I can do is I can actually, because these belts are so bloody quick now, I want to bring it into here, I think. Connect it to that one there. Bring it back. Oh, no, we can't do that because I didn't press Alt. That's fine. Perfect. That. That's a flying now. Okay, so that's going to bring. I want it that. Rotate it. That. Bring you into here like so, and then bring you in. Oh. Perfect. That's now going to feed into there. Oh, is that going to be? Is it going to backlog? Nope, that's it. We've got rid of the backlog now, so we're nicely done there. We should get another upgrade out of that as well. Yeah, we're going to get the mixing and painting upgrade. Nice. Now we can edit all this now. So I actually want to break all this down really, because, well, much easier way of doing it now. Where do we start? That belt's still backlogged. Hopefully that belt's going to clear itself somehow. Only off 3 as well. That's a hell of a lot. But what that's doing is it's actually giving us the 4 corners. Now we need one of the 4 corners there. We need it on anything else. Let's just get rid of all this for now. All this. We'll leave that there for now. Get rid of all this. This. Effectively, all the circles. Red circles, all gone. No. We don't lose anything doing this, so. Now we've got squares going in, and we've got squares going in everywhere. We've got the blue squares now coming into here. What I want to effectively do is I want to move away from this because I want to bring everything in and pump it into. So since we're only looking for the blue at the moment, obviously everything else is looking good for it as well. But since we're only wanting to bring the blue in, I'm going to take this time. Paint there, it's ever. Let's bring 4 more off. Oh. So then I want to do is that. Actually, no. We'll leave that. We'll let it tick over because it'll give me a chance to. Oh no, I didn't want to. Give me a chance to sort out this side of stuff. So we don't need any of these. Get rid of it. Now let's use our control. Delete to remove. There we go. Delete that, delete that. Now our stars are still going to be our tier 3 stuff, so we're going to need stars anyway. Well, we're going to need all the shapes anyway, so get some serious upgrades anytime soon. But what I want to do is I want to basically feed everything into the hub from a distance. That line. That into there. That. We've got our 6 lines. Now, we're going to need circles, but we got some circles here. Why are you all sat here? Well, let's feed you in. We're feeding into it. Let's see if we can. Now that the belts are super fast, let's just see if we can feed it in a single belt. Bring that belt up here, like so. Just let that feed into there. See if it backlogs or not. Might want to tidy this. See how that does. I don't think that's gonna... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're getting absolutely zero backlog from that. Or do we need plane circles? Well, we're well over the plane circle mark. Yeah, we're gonna need these bottoms selected. Bottom. Let's go ahead and let's bring you down here. I want to try and condense them. Remove that. That one there. Go up to here. Bring down. Up in here. Just trying to condense everything so nicely. More room to do stuff. Effect. Okay, so that's all set up now. Now obviously that's not getting much of a backlog, but I'm going to break off this line here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that line to back here. Then I'm going to move that, place that into there. We've now got two lines, and I can break this off and do something with it. Now obviously I want to cut into the shapes that we want, that we're missing. That's the bottom section shape. So straight away I'm going to cut like so, and then I'm going to figure out which one for the both. I want you to rotate anti-clockwise. I want you to rotate clockwise, and I believe that should both be bottom. Both round like so. Connect you both to the belt, and that should keep up hopefully once it's caught up with itself after I... Let's just see if it will. It does look like it's causing a slight black backlog. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it seems to be doing okay. So this needed to work its way through first anyway. No, I think we got it. I think it's right. That's going to feed into there nicely. Look at that. Perfect. Now looking at... We've already cleared all of this area here, and we've got two shapes out of it. We do it now. So that's going to fill that up. Now all we need to do is get the orange... sorry, the purple segment there. Well, that'll be it for this episode. We have done tons, and we're almost unlocking level 8 as well, which is colour mixing. And look at the size of our hub already. Look at how we're expanding our factory. It's great. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode and the series as a whole. Let me know in the comment section any suggestions, comments, anything like that, or if you just want anything to say about the game and stuff. But hopefully you are enjoying it. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.